It is a very sunny day, as you can see, because I'm having to squint. The sun is beaming so wonderfully today, and it is literally December, like the 12th, and wintertime in the south, and it should be like freezing outside. It's been freezing for the past like 3 or 4 days, like negative like 30, negative 20. It's been pretty brutal out here. But I'm out in the garden and everything is doing so good. So I just want to encourage you guys, if you guys feel like, okay, it's the winter time, I'm not gonna be able to grow, things aren't gonna do well, that's a lie, okay? It's literally a lie. Like, don't believe it. It's absolutely untrue. Okay, get yourself a greenhouse. You know, we have a greenhouse here. It's right here behind the camera. But it's a greenhouse and we have a lot of things growing in there, and I'm actually going to go ahead and do a video showing you that I have even bell pepper that's growing right now in the greenhouse. And there's a few things that shouldn't be growing in the greenhouse, but they're still growing. And so you know, I say all that to say that having a greenhouse is so awesome and imperative, because you can still be able to grow some amazing things. And there are certain things I just love the winter and the cold weather and do really well. So this sorrel has been thriving crazy good in this cold weather, but it also really did very well throughout spring and even summer. It did die back in summer, and then towards the end of summer it was like gone. I thought this whole plant had died. But then as the summer was ending and it was starting to go into fall, I started to see like little pieces coming up, and I was like, oh, maybe it's okay. So I let it sit, and it literally just started to come back, and then here we are. As you can see, wintertime looking just gorgeous. Beautiful, right? And this is totally eatable. It's a sorrel. So, but what I wanted to do was take the time to extract back there. As you can see, all of that beautiful. This is our basket. We're gonna go ahead and put up our lettuce in here. But I just wanted you guys to see our beautiful lettuce back there. And I mean, if you guys saw on Thanksgiving, I had showed you it, and the lettuce was about here. But as you can see now, it's so big, they need to be cut because there's nowhere else for it to go. They have grown out. So now we need to go ahead and start harvesting and eating it. So I'm gonna have a really nice tasty salad tonight, but I wanted to go ahead and show you guys it, you know, personally for yourself here in the garden, what it looks like, and cut it with you guys so you guys can see. So I have it on a stack. So I'm going to take off the top layer of this stack. Something got attached to the raspberry there. And then as you can see, look at this. It is beautiful, right? And it's so much of lettuce that, I mean, I have to cut it. If I don't cut it, it's going to get upset with me, you know, it's going to just start dying back as well. So it's time to cut and extract and make us a nice good old salad, you know. And the good thing about this lettuce is that you can put it in some water and it will stay, you know, fairly the same for quite a while. You know, you can get like another good week out of this once you cut it off of your plant by keeping it like that. And it will stay nice and crispy as well. You can add a few ice cubes in it and it really just keep it nice and crispy. So let's dive right on in here. So we have our good old ModelsGarden shear cutters, my favorites, my babies, I love them. I'm going to use them to go ahead and cut. I'm going to leave the little ones, the little new growth that are coming, the new little leaves alone. I'm not going to touch those, so that will go ahead and me cutting off the bigger pieces will stimulate these little pieces to start to grow more. So we'll just keep this cycle going all the way until they're ready to just, you know, give way, which will be closer towards the end of spring and summertime, where they won't want to thrive anymore because it starts to get a little too hot. So right now they're a little lengthy because the sun is beaming pretty hard right now as well. So we're not going to have them too long in the sun. So that's why I have them kind of tucked back in the shade over there, because lettuce don't really like heavy sun. It makes it very limp and wither. Same thing with the arugula, doesn't like it either. So we want to go ahead and keep them out the sun as much as possible and just give them part shade, part sun throughout its growing time. So here we are. We're gonna just go ahead and just dive into cutting some big pieces here. That's actually not so big. I'm gonna start over here with some really big pieces that I see. So look at that. Look at how beautiful it is. You know, burgers, veggie burgers for me, salads, you know, all these amazing good things. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it in my good old basket I have right here. And maybe I might leave this over there. Put my basket there, perfect, okay. So again, I'm just gonna go through and cut the bigger pieces. And so, I mean, you know, I'm taking my time to show you guys as well. And then again, I want to be selective and leaving the other parts that can still grow even bigger. But we're just going to cut away. And it smells so good. It smells so lettucey. And so this is our lettuce. I believe this is our red leaf lettuce. I'm not. Most of the big pieces, and now we can just leave these to kind of just do its thing, which she'll probably grow like in the next couple days. Because remember how I told you guys about the collard greens? Well, yeah, the collards, they've all grown back, and it's only been like a week since I cut, you know, a lot of those out and cut those to these. You know, this is what I love about it, because at the end of the day, you're not going to eat lettuce every day. You know, you're not going to eat collard greens every day. So that's why it's awesome to just grow different varieties of things and, you know, cut and then like not feel like, oh my gosh, I cut them all away, because, you know, you're going to want it to grow back, and then you're going to jump onto another vegetable, another fruit that you'll eat, you know, you don't want to just keep eating the same thing every day. Most people aren't going to eat the same thing every day. They're just not. So, but here you have it. I also did some little cleanup work with them, but this is what we left over with, which is still a nice amount, okay, compared to what we had. And got a lot of little buggies crawling on me right now. I'm gonna go ahead and cut that one too. But this is what we're left over with, and I'll just put it. Sorry, got different things, critters crawling on me right now. But we'll just put that back in here. Nice and lovely over there. Tucked in the corner. We have some more free space in these stackies, so I'm gonna have to get some more veggies to put in here. But this is actually our butter crunch, it looks like here. Lettuce. So I'm just gonna go ahead and let it keep growing because it looks like it's still growing. But I just cleaned up a little bit. But yeah, I have some free spaces. These are probably some areas where some didn't make it, and but we're left with one resilient one, so that's fine. But again, I'll just put it back over here and let it continue to grow. But here we have it. This is our lettuce. I'm rich. I'm rich. How rich are you? How rich are you today? Thank you, Lord, for blessing me with another amazing day. It doesn't get any more better than this. Nice and healthy, nutritious, all natural, no GMOs. I'm trying to think of some other words. But yes, this is all real, totally eatable. We know it doesn't have any other toxins in it. The best of the best, you know, water, food, organic. I'm just saying, I'm rich. I don't know about y'all, but let me okay. My salad's popping. I don't know about y'all, but it's popping. I would eat it right now, but I need to clean it because I got a little water out here. I got a little water because they've actually got some little frames on there, so I might need to do a little splash water. There we go. A little splash of some water. Again, this is what you want to eat. You know? I think getting more fresh than this. And just cut it off. So then people are like, well, am I getting all my nutrients? Yeah. I just cut it. I ain't put no seasoning on it. Put no dressing on it yet. Still got. I'm quite excited. That's nice. That's nice. All I need is some tomatoes. I'm gonna cut some tomatoes. Got some green onions right here. Maybe some bell peppers. I don't know. Should I put bell peppers? Maybe some carrots. But I have a whole lot more growing I need to do, you know, because I didn't get to do a lot this season because I've been building out the websites and everything and just giving you guys tons of info. So I've been slacking on my gardening, but I gotta plant some more stuff. So you know, we fully blossom. But we have some tomatoes actually in the back right here. And this is kind of awesome. I actually am excited about sharing this because I had some tomatoes fall from my cherry tomatoes, and they fell onto this, and I was just like, that's not good. We got tomatoes there, but I just left it, and lo and behold, look at this tomato. It has been doing really good. It is resilient. It's literally grown in the middle of the winter outside, not in the greenhouse, not covered. I try to cover it, but it doesn't get covered often, but it's doing so good. So this has grown really well. There's like 1, 2 other ones here. So I'm just gonna let them do their thing, but it smells delicious, and they're definitely tomatoes. They smell like tomatoes, 1000%. So yeah, it looks like it's 3, so it's gonna be a lot of tomatoes. I'm looking forward to springtime because they're gonna really just take off, and we're gonna have a lot of tomatoes. So just wanted to share that with you guys. And this literally just happened from tomatoes falling off the tree. The ones that just happened to fall, and they just fell right here, and I never took them out, and they just regrew. So here we are, just that simple. But I also think that having great soil, you know, I have some really amazing soil that I've linked up with Bio 365, which you can see back there. And I have really good soil, and I have also my compost with my worms, and they enrich my soil really well. So they're all added in here. So we just have, you know, a nice amount of good and rich soil that's helping this process too. So but they're just doing their own thing, and that's the beautiful thing about the garden, is that it will do its own thing. You don't really have to do much. I think it's more about getting it started, but once it gets started, then they will just do their own thing, and it's just like, let them go, let them do their thing, do what they do best, you know, provide the soil, provide the water, and they'll do everything else. So yeah, I just wanted to share all of that. I'm not gonna cut sorrel yet, because as you can see, the ones I cut the other day, they all grew back already. I told you guys it's just gonna grow back even faster and even better, and they've already done that. I mean, I could cut a few pieces to add to my salad mix, so maybe I'll just do that just for the sake of showing. You know, but it will give it a nice, like, little lemony, peppery taste to go with your salad. That's like really tasty, you know, so you don't have to per se add pepper, because this will give you like that pepper lemony taste. You know, so that's the beautiful thing about the garden, is that, you know, the flavors that, you know, you have in these dressings that people try to make up for you, your garden can totally make it up for itself. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and cut a few more pieces here. But there we have it. I'm just gonna do that for the sorrel there. And there's so many other stuff that's just going great. The green onions, they're just running wild, having such a good time. But here we have it. There's our lettuce, our sorrel attached to that. Get a little nice dive in there, guys. Ooh, look at that. I'm rich, baby. So there you have it. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will talk with you guys soon. About to go inside and rinse it off and create my little salad for the day. Hey. All right, guys. Love you. Bye. So I just wanted to add that my little tossing to hair thing is about to fall off. It's hilarious. But I just wanted to add that once you cut your lettuce, you can go ahead and put it into a nice glass jar, as you can see here. Fill it with some ice cold water. I put little ice cubes at the bottom, and then like a bunch of water, and then you see right there, you can see they're all in there nice and pretty, and it's like you make like your little at-home inside little, you know, bouquet with your flowers, well, your veggies, and it looks really nice. It's like a nice little cute accent for, you know, inside the house. But this is a great way to keep your lettuce and keep it nice and fresh until you're ready to start eating it, and keeps them nice and beautiful. So there you have it. That's a nice little hack trick that you can try, and you can do, and you can love it inside your garden. I mean, inside your house, in your kitchen, you know, and just pull out whatever you need whenever you're ready to make your salad. So there you have it. Ciao.